if survival is the name of the game for Ange Postecoglou, his team is certainly well versed in it from this competition alone. A last-ditch win in the first match, last-ditch defensive blocks in the first two, goalkeeping mishaps in the last one, and now the toughest challenge with the top team in England and Europe on current standings. Here's Bergvall, who's spending a lot of time in attack. Yves Bissouma forced away by Alexis McAllister. Porro trying to deliver with a cross. It's hooked away by Van Dijk, who's looking for a bit of calm around him.
Yeah, been a bit of a nervy, jottery start for Liverpool.
So a 6th minute corner from which they'll look to profit as it goes in towards Bentancur, who was stooping all the way out to Son and Dragusin with the attempt, and Alisson has to make a prompt reaction stop.
Yeah, there's a lot of concern there.
Yeah, I think he stooped low to try and get his head on the ball and possibly ended up crashing into the ground and landing on his head, which is a concern that Spurs could do without. Well, the Liverpool supporters joining in the applause for the stricken Rodrigo Bentancur as he is taken off by stretcher. In goes Kulusevski to try and win it back. Bergvall in the end does, and Kulusevski emerges with it. Bergvall stays forward. Johnson was in there too, but Liverpool with enough bodies back to cover.
They've been unusually untidy though in possession, Liverpool, giving it away.
Here's Son, looking to get the better of Bradley, and Solanke tries to drag it goalwards.
It was not an easy one, he's got to get a deft flick on this. Close to being offside. And they need a performance out of Son tonight, taking on his man. A double hit there for Solanke.
Porro slipping, and Jota emerged with it to find Gakpo. Salah's having to try and fight off Spence to his right, and Gakpo wants to go alone and test the goalkeeper, who holds on.
Yeah, that looks a tricky one, you know, skidding off the turf, maybe swerving a bit as it came towards him. It's just a question of getting his body behind this one. Did move, didn't it? At some pace.
Pro in control here. Bergvall aiming to pile pressure on Alisson. It was a bit of a heart-stopping moment. Bergvall's running back, and Porro denied by Van Dijk, and Porro clips it wide inexplicably. A horror moment for Alisson, and somehow Spurs let him off the hook.
Well, maybe for the first time Porro had taken up a right-wing position from the start of this move. Alisson hasn't done much wrong in this match, but he did do that. Van Dijk with a vital block, and then just trying a little bit too clever maybe. Porro had a chance to let fly a bit earlier than he did. Liverpool let off the hook big time. Not once, but twice.
Johnson. Here's Kulusevski. McAllister in the way. Diaz skipping away from Porro, but then caught by Bergvall, who's going to get booked for that.
And Porro had a nibble, and then Bergvall tried his luck. That was a foul, but he stayed on his feet. Probably a bit less contact there. Yeah, definitely less contact there.
Well, he was pleading on Bergvall's behalf. Here's Gravenberg. Now Salah. It's Darwin Núñez, and Kinski, with his biggest moment of the match so far, spreading himself at the feet of Darwin Núñez.
Well, not a bad debut at all so far by Kinski.
Now Endo. Jones. Tsimikas with the ball in, no takers there. Alexander-Arnold hits it off the line, and McAllister wide. Another goal line clearance in this competition for Tottenham, this time effected by Radu Dragusin.
What a strike from Alexander-Arnold this is. From a really difficult angle, have a look at that. And Dragusin just ducking back behind his keeper, doing what all good defenders do.
Now Solanke, has he timed his move well? Dominic Solanke scores! The flag stays down, it all depends on VAR now, but Dominic Solanke is celebrating a goal against his old club that puts Spurs in pole position in this semi-final.
Well, we've got VAR in these semis, so we'll know for sure. The one player I think who might have played him on, he's over the far side, is Alexander-Arnold. You look at the cut of the grass. But the flag stayed down, so in the quarterfinals, Spurs would be a goal ahead now. Will they be in the semi?
Looks it's like bad news for Dominic Solanke.
After review, Dominic Solanke was in an offside position in the build-up to the goal. My final decision is offside.
Well, we've heard the referee's voice, but it was news that the Tottenham fans did not want to hear. Dominic Solanke's joy is wiped out. Bergvall has just made a late tackle, is already on a yellow card. Liverpool for now have played on. Here's Gravenberg, straight at Kinski. Well, Tsimikas, who was on the wrong end of that challenge from Bergvall, is still on the ground, and Virgil van Dijk is asking about whether there should perhaps have been further sanction.
Well, on this occasion, Bergvall did catch his man. Shouldn't have been booked for the first tackle. Maybe for that one he should have been.
Solanke, Bergvall! An incredible time to pick your moment to score your first goal for the club. Bergvall, who Liverpool might argue is lucky to still be on the pitch, has the Tottenham fans in ecstasy here, because he's given them the advantage in the first leg of this semi-final. Well, the referee does have a card in his hand now, but it's the Liverpool bench he's heading to, and I suspect a complaint has been made about the fact that Liverpool don't feel Bergvall should have been there to score that goal.
Well, the fact is, he was, and whatever you think about the yellow card, he's been superb tonight. Bergvall moved forward when Bentancur went off. He's closed down brilliantly. He's got through so much work, and the finish here, I mean, what an assist that is from Solanke. Perfectly weighted into the goal scorer. This time, they won't be denied, Spurs. They've had to do an awful lot of defending tonight. But that is a lovely, crisp, clean finish from the youngster. Great set of forward work that to hold off Kanate and put it in there. I mean, certainly that's not a booking. It's not even a foul, to be fair, I don't think, although maybe Tsimikas has to take action to get over the challenge, so yeah, maybe you could say it's a foul, but I think the second challenge, yeah.
Gravenberg. Jones has Diaz up to his left. Diaz fires one across and Nunez.
Well, it's a good stop. Was this heading for the corner? It might have been. It was just behind him, Nunez, and he does well to adjust the body.
Tottenham Hotspur's Carabao Cup adventure continues in style. A first goal for the club for Lucas Bergwall sets them up very nicely indeed for the second leg at Anfield in a month's time. We had the first instance of a referee talking over the mic here today, but Liverpool will want explanations from Stuart Atwell as to how Bergwall was still on the pitch. Virgil van Dijk is asking that question now because Bergwall, having already been booked, then committed a second offence on Kostas Tsimikas that went unpunished to the extent that play continued anyway. But Liverpool feeling very aggrieved that the match winner was still on the pitch to score the goal. Only a second defeat this season for Arne Slot's team. Their 24-match unbeaten run comes to an end here. No wonder Spurs are all smiles with the way it's gone tonight. But there is still work to be done